Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Player NegativeAE, and welcome to the last episode of this class trial. And we still haven't gotten any closer to a culprit, but we're real close to the end, I hope, because this second half of the class trial has been going on for a long time. I wonder if they use the tripod to adjust the camera
Did they
side.
get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The
Kaito,
bodies from
or
the other
Kokichi.
cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
Kaito would have had to do it. So we're gonna have to vote Kaito off.
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Kokichi. In the hangar at that time, there were only two presents during the body swapping critic when the real victim was the other person in the hangar. So, but then why? Okay, I understand.
What's wrong, Shuichi?
And then he flushed the clothes down the toilet. But why?
I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only two people in the hangar at the time, which means that something had to have been decided before. Can't let that thing escape me this time. Got it.
I can't believe I overlooked this. What do you mean? There were only two people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Okay.
Working together?
The only two people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit.
Okay.
The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. They switched places while the press and the camera were stopped. Then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply,
But why?
both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
Yeah, that sounds real weird, doesn't
It
it?
sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
Kaito. Kokichi's dead and Kaito did it. That was an interesting trial. But why?
The
But why would that
apparent
happen?
victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
The person who switched places was Kokichi.
Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera. At first, if the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be
Kaito.
Kaito.
But why would they work together like that?
The person inside the exosome isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit. There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you
I
say...
saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
But if they were
There's no
working
doubt
together, then
Kaito
it doesn't
died.
matter.
And he died because of my...
When you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito and...
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks
But
differently.
if they were working together, all of your
And
shit doesn't
I
matter.
was just running away from the facts.
Because you could have given the antidote to both people.
Understand.
Yeah, she is.
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exosol is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote!
It doesn't matter if they're working together, motherfucker.
Kaito is dead.
Maki, you were being the biggest pain in the ass of this trial. I understand.
Killed Kaito.
I understand what you're trying to do, girl.
There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Maki is trying to understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe it. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible.
Am I gonna do an argument
There's
thing
no
with
other
you?
possibility. I killed Kaito.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true, girl. Yeah, I am.
I killed Kaito.
Here we go.
You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito! the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here!
Pretended to drink.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character. And Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
Didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
Yeah, like, the only thing I don't get is why would Kaito be
A
acting
delusion
as...
completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth!
But why? You are being so friendly with us!
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function.
Kaito, I believe in you.
you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To reveal that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna complete this, and I will be back in a little bit. See you later, guys. Alright, here we go.
Truth of the case. Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab, and immediately ran off to get it. The Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems, and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow, but it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike-9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game. even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive
But why?
Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut. I'm right, aren't I? That's
Like,
you in
he
there,
plays a really
isn't it, Kaito?
convincing Kokichi, if that's true.
Really? Is it really Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Is Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that Excel. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma? Or is there another aspect to this?
Everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence, so if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will...
So you said that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito has been stubborn all this time. What does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic. And I believe in Kaito. It's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. And no, I believe in you, Kaito. Not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
There is, because I'm gonna lie to everybody.
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say.
Because I'm gonna help
I
Kaito.
need you all to listen.
I understand.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Kaito is trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth.
I always know the truth. Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore. What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Dude, this is crazy.
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting.
This is
But I
interesting.
can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this.
I'm
I
curious.
have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really. I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito is trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. He's doing this to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just
Everyone,
lie.
Please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming. But as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito!
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over. If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain.
It was about to be interesting.
But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started!
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Interesting. Kaito Momota. That was an interesting class trial. I liked what they tried to do at the end. I wish they would have followed through with it.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
G motherfucking G. Well, good thing is we got Kokichi out of the way. But it's gonna be a real sob fest when Kaito dies. Man.
Well,
If the culprit isn't gonna confess, well, if the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
be right.
The blackened who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right. So you all got it right, huh? Even Suichi and Maki Roll voted for me. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know,
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his lines. Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. It's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell, though, huh?
come on, man.
Come on, guys. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good. Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Was she protecting Kaito, or just believing in him, like me? Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Suichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean,
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard. Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind. That was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind. Pretended? You all fell for it, but, you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had Miu make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard, and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind. What the hell? Why would you do all that? The only reason I pretended to be the mastermind was so that I could end this boring killing game. To end it. I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. And why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again? Why?
Oh, man.
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm sure of it. They made a move without us noticing. And thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too. They probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be a mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind? But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback light. Maybe making you remember the truth was what Mastermind wanted. Maybe the true Mastermind had us use the flashback lights so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair. So the flashback light itself was the true Mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair. Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true Mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true Mastermind. The person claiming to be the Mastermind just so they could be, just so happen to be a remnant of despair. We're all students of Hope's Peak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true Mastermind. I didn't know about the flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you. Anyway, like I was saying.
You know...
Then who is this true Mastermind? Who knows? I don't know either. But it doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win. I don't get it, but is this plan to throw off the Mastermind? It's not that difficult, Kaito. I need you to kill me.
What? I mean...
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If he ruled that either Maki Roll or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end. That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end? Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
Well, you know...
Even if it's Monokuma or the true Mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed. What do you mean? Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason for such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this game in the first place. Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world, which means Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So this is some kind of show. But who'd be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we? That's right. The flashback light is the reason we even remember that. But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt. Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Shuichi. It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. So Kokichi was kind of a good guy in the end. That makes me feel good about myself, kind of. Not really, because I always thought Kokichi was an ass. But, you know, I kind of like that. If that's true, then who? Who is watching this? What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this really a show for someone? Who can say? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial. Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me. Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand. Then here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind, then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him? I'm not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that. Why are you... Are just too cute.
Hey.
Really? I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill... Because he fucking saved your life. You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway. It was kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Jeez.
I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but
Don't
killing you...
screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you? I figured you'd react like that. But are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened, and her crime would be exposed so easily. If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind accepts.
You?
Damn it, that's playing dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote. I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game. That's why you have to kill me. So we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. And then everyone who died can rest in peace. Crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude. But, you know, I wasn't boring, right?
That punk.
Dude, fucking Kokichi is amazing, dude. He was a cool cat. I like Kokichi. And he blackmailed you by using me. No, I agreed to use his plan once I heard the words ruin this killing game. He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice. 'Cause I'm out of time.
Could it be...
Time? Kaito, you mean your health? But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore. My bad. That was a lie. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking. No, it can't be. But I gotta wonder how all this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. If he was fine during the medical exams, that means... This might be the virus. The virus?
If I remember correctly...
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
Could it be...
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaito didn't use the flashback light, so he might not remember it. But weren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't... Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project. You could have been infected this whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently. Kaito is infected with the virus? But how could that be? I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming, and that's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan. But you know, when I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so...
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Shuichi'd see right through it in the end.
Well done!
It's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You really are something.
That's right.
Kaito, you... I knew you guys would figure everything out. That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed stuff up during the trial, I knew Shuichi'd see the truth. It's just what I'd expect from my sidekick. Why? If you knew I'd see through it, why? If you knew it was pointless from the start, you shouldn't have gone that far. Nah, it wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
I mean,
Why? Because of this plan, Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind, we got closer to the mastermind, or true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
yeah.
The real truth? Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life. You're talking as if he was your partner, when you hated him so strongly before. Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap. To the end. No, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit.
Hey!
It's getting harder to breathe, so please, can I ask you one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, then? You kept saying how fun this game was. That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun? I had to think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself. You little. The bastards who created this game to toy with our lives and the shits enjoying it, they all piss me off.
Shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game. I really like Kokichi now all of a sudden. That's really cool. Could have been a lie too. He probably said it just so I'd cooperate with him. Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been his honest truth. It's definitely not a lie. A lie. He's not the type to shed real tears. I wonder which one it is. A lie or the truth. Even now, at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now, finally, I need to apologize to Shuichi. What, me? To be honest, I was jealous of you.
That's right.
Jealous. Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool, and I got frustrated. So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
No, Kaito, that's not true. I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito! Kaito, are you okay? How can I be okay? I'm about to die. You sure are, bucko, because it's punishment time.
I won't
let you. You planning to get in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you? I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start. I've been determined to fight back for a while now. No, stop. No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you.
What was that?
What's so funny? Just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. You know what I mean? When a life ends, the closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, the closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
Nice.
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope.
Hey!
That's my point. What are you talking? Time for your grand re-entrance.
Rise and shine, your sign. With our powers combined, we are the Monocons.
Huh?
and Monotaro. No matter how I read it or spell it or say it, it's still Monotaro. What the? That's totally a lie. What the hell's going on? I could have swore there was more used chumps before. Fuck if I know. Let's destroy Monodam now. That sad sack is bumming me the fuck out.
What did you say?
Weren't all the Monocubs completely destroyed? Those old Monocubs are destroyed. These Monocubs are the latest model. They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're brand new characters. But who cares? Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore. You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Monocubs, but finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think. Finding other people. I got no idea what's going on or what any of this means, but that's right. We're so fucking lovable and shit, except Monodam, of course. Also, oh, do you know what this means? Now that the Monocubs are back, I've got my Exel entourage protecting me again. Still want to defy me now? This is bad. If he's got Exels again.
I won't
So
let you
what?
kill him.
I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight till the end. Stop. Even if you fight the Exels, you'll just get killed, damn it. The remote control and the last electric bomb were crushed in the press. I won't give up.
You?
Maki, enough already. Never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone. And I've been given a nickname like Maki Roll before either. And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before. Maki Roll.
No.
I don't want this to end. I
Won't
just
let
don't.
you kill him.
I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Maki Roll, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing. But Maki Roll, I asked you before. What's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much. You didn't even like yourself a little. And wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from the others? You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy. But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. So now you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one
I believe
last
in you.
smile? You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito. I
I'll
won't
endure
cry.
it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in. I'll
I...
endure it. I can't cry, even if I wanted to. Hey, sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Dun dun dun.
First punishment time. I've never seen one before. But let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma. You better get ready. My friends aren't gonna lose to you.
Please.
That's all. I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous
do not
killing
worry.
game. We'll end it, so please don't worry. And Suichi, never forget, you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito.
The impossible is possible.
Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. Thanks, Kaito.
Maki Roll.
Maki Roll, how long are you gonna cry?
Sorry.
You should smile. I can't. That's impossible. I can't. Of course. My bad for making you cry like that.
All right.
Then let's end this with a bang.
Yamamoto, Luminary of the Stars.
Punishment suited to the Luminary of the Stars. You don't need to tell me. I'm excited to get this started. Oh yeah? Well, screw you. I'm not gonna die the way you want.
Punishment time!
In the end, Kokichi was a good guy. I like Kokichi. I mean, he was a terrible person. But I liked his character in the end. And it's sad that Kaito's dying. that blast off second ignition. I remember this machine from like one of the previous Monokuma games. What the fuck? We went through the earth? Error confirmed. Hey! Huh. He died it his own way. In the stars. Kaito.
Right?
Kibo, are you okay? You got hit with debris that when you protected. I'm fine. More importantly.
Hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won? What do you mean Kaito won? He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from execution. That's right, Kaito wasn't killed by you. It's Kaito's victory. We lost. I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine. It's not over. Hell yeah, no shit. Ain't it written in the school regulations? Killing game will go on until there's just one blackened or two spotless. School regulations, so you're gonna follow regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone. I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito I will end this killing game. And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I'll keep my promise. We're not gonna let anyone else die. Who's even gonna play that game anymore? It's already over. You can cut this tension with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyway? Feels like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all. Yo, Pops, fill us in. We want to help you out. Monosuke is acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points. Be cute. Hang around, kids. Whole month, take a whole chapter. I'll tell you about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. Kids, go on ahead and wait for me at home. So long, farewell. Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you all a reward for working so hard. We don't want it. Just go away. By the way, I don't know where you got the idea that this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing our participant can do to end this killing game. The game is going to keep going and going for a long time. During his ranting, Monokuma took out flashback light. I got it in the episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys in the next chapter. Peace out, you guys.